We are streaming. Let me just do a quick thing or two before we get into this. Um, quick IG story. Okay, Twitch. Can I please see my stream so that I can look at the chat? Twitch.tv. There we go. One viewer. Awesome. Hey, Sniver, how's it going? Ugh. All right. I started this. It's literally just a little fucking melody. What's up, Color Parade? We're going to make something off of this. It's going to be like a beat thing. I want to use... So I saw Laxity posted this story a few weeks ago, and I just like how it sounds, so I want to like sample it. I'm not going to steal it. I'm just going to sample it. So we're going to take the video out of this. Yeah, Laxity's awesome. He makes really good stuff. He's a good guy. Good producer. Cool. Cool, we're gonna do that. Stretch it, reverse it, do some grain stuff. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Technical stuff in music is kind of just like a general sort of guideline. I like that movement. Okay, I need 2 LFOs. One on the frequency, going... There we go. And one on this. Look at that. pulled you away from Paulina's stream. You can go back to Paulina's stream. You don't have to be here. We're just making some shit. We're just vibing in here. Wait. Have I always been a pro at using strictly Ableton plugins, or did I just decide to stop using someday? I think I just stopped using. When I started making music, I started in GarageBand, so obviously there's not too many synths in there. So I was using Massive and Sylenth a lot. When I switched over to Ableton for a long time, I was still using Sylenth and Massive, primarily Sylenth and Massive, for a lot of my music until I'm not sure exactly when. It's like a relatively recent thing because I've been making music for about 8 years, so it's a pretty old thing. But I think maybe about 5 years in, so 3 years ago, 3 years ago, I started just using stock plugins. The main reason was that so I switched computers, and so many of my old projects just broke because I was using cracked versions of the plugins because I couldn't afford to buy them at that time. And stuff like that. So I was using cracked versions of the plugins, and yeah, I guess because they kept breaking between my projects from my old computer to my new computer, I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna start using default plugins, and that'll be that, right? Like, because that way it's sure to be compatible for the foreseeable future. So I just started. It wasn't really like me going, okay, I'm going to learn Operator. It was just like I started using Operator more often, and so I learned it. Yeah, that's kind of it. I was like, okay, well, Massive is cool. And I've actually gone back to Massive recently. I've been using Massive a lot more again because I finally bought it as well. But yeah, I was like, well, Massive is cool. What can I do with Operator? It must have been actually a while ago, like 2015. I think it was 2015 I started. So 5 years ago. Yeah, 2015. I started using more default plugins just because I thought, let's learn these tools that I have at my disposal. I still use a lot of third-party plugins, but not so many synths. So like when it comes to third-party plugins, I have a bunch. Well, I have less than a lot of people have, but like Massive, Contact, and Omnisphere are probably the only three quote-unquote synths that I use. And I say synths in quotes because Contact and Omnisphere aren't really synths, they're samplers. Aside from Wavetable and Operator, Massive is about the only thing that I would use. With the like occasional Serum or fucking Arturia. I rather dislike Serum. I like Serum effects, but I rather dislike Serum. But yeah, but the plugins that I use a lot are like Valhalla Room, Soothe. I use the Fab Filter suite quite a bit. You know, I haven't used Transient Master in years. And I use a lot of these Sound Toys plugins as well, like Crystallizer and stuff like that, which, you know what, I'm going to throw that on here. Yeah. You didn't even start until 2016. Yeah, dude, this is like you've got time, man. Music's all about just figuring out what works for you. Um, if you like working with plugins like Serum and Massive and stuff like that, then go for it. That's your workflow. That's on you. I learned to use the tools in Ableton one day, and they do the job for me. So that's what I use primarily. Same like you see down here, like I'm using Echo, I'm using Wavetable Echo, and then the delay here in my Space Effects rack is Ableton delay. The reverb is Valhalla Room, which is like the one plugin that I use in every single project without fail. It's literally on one of my return tracks because it's literally my favorite reverb ever. I don't think I've like ever had a reverb that I've enjoyed more. I've tried a lot. I've tried like Tal reverbs. I've tried Pro R. Valhalla Room just sounds the best. Even Valhalla Vintage Verb is awesome, but I think Valhalla Room just sounds better. The other one that I use a lot is Air Reverb, but that's mostly for like it's a different style of reverb. But yeah, what's this anti-speed beats? I'm just vibing, man. We're just making some chill music. Let's transpose this down a bit. Yeah, that's more like it. That's what I'm talking about. Cool. This is another plugin that I use all the time, but this is super recent. It's Tal Chorus. I love Chorus. I think Chorus is an awesome effect to use, and the chorus in Ableton is awesome as well. Already, what the fuck happened here? Okay, right, like it's a really nice chorus, but this one, there's just something about it. It's so smooth. Whew. Apologies for the airplane overhead. Feels granulary because this is granulated. This is from a story that Laxity posted like a month ago. This here. Oops, my bad. So he posted that, and I really liked it, so I screen recorded it, and then I'm doing this to it. By watching you, I've discovered the beauty of amp and overdrive. Still neglect chorus, flanger, probably a few other. I use operator to get notes, but I never like my patches. So the thing with operator and wavetable is that you really want to keep it simple. It obviously depends on the type of music you want to make. Like if you want to make bass music, trust you can make with operator and wavetable, but it's a lot more difficult than with Serum, for instance, which is literally built for bass music, basically. But like this wavetable patch, like for me, it's the sound design doesn't come in the patch, it comes in the effects processing afterwards. Like this wavetable patch, like for this thing, it's just a sine wave. And I've automated this is like vibrato. That's all. That's all there is to it. And then by adding all this other stuff to it, you're making something better or nicer. So with operator here, it's kind of the same thing. So I have operator. This is super fucking simple. I have operator as in FM mode. I don't know if you know this, but operator, these different things, these algorithms here are like different modes. So this is like oscillator D going into C, going into B, going into A, which is FM synthesis. If you go to this one, it's like these are running in parallel. They're all going to the amplifier directly, as opposed to D going into C, going to B, going into A. They're like D is going into the amp, C is going into the amp, B is, so they're like additive. And these are different configurations. So in this one, B is going into A, and that's going into the amplifier, and D is going into C, and that's going into the amplifier. So you can get really interesting things with this. You can get like a lot of flexibility. I'm using it in FM mode, and I'm just doing a sine wave and another sine wave. And essentially what the second one is doing is giving it a bit more tone, like a bit more warmth in the low mids. And then I'm using dynamic tube to distort it in a way that's tonal. Because if you just use, for instance, I mean, overdrive will get you a similar effect, actually, if you go down like this. But it's a bit more intense. And then saturator, you'll just get kind of like a weird, like really loud. That's not what I want. I just want it to be saturated but not loud. And I want, the good thing about tube as well is that it kind of tames the low end, which I like a lot. And that's it. That's the bass. And then this one is the exact same patch, except I've added chorus and an autofilter on it. And the autofilter is to remove the sub. So I have a bass that's stereo, but the sub remains mono. That's it. So it's like, it's all about sort of processing afterwards, for the most part. What's up, Kites? How's it going? All right, let's keep going. This needs... another plugin that I use a lot is Imager by Ozone, which is free. It's part of like the by Isotope. It's part of the Ozone thing, but this specific Imager plugin is free. So get it because it's super useful. It sounds great. This doesn't need to be more stereo though. It just needs like delay. So I'm gonna add my space effects rack. This is another thing. Make racks over time. Like this here, called Space Effects, is a rack that I made a while ago, and it has reverb and delay, and it's like all in just these like, I mean, that's it. It's just these macros. So I have the reverb dry wet, the reverb time, the delay dry wet, the delay feedback, and then I have separate faders for the dry volume and the wet volume, and it makes that, just makes that a lot easier to get to quicker rather than having to open reverb and delay every time. It's just for stuff that I use a lot. I tend to do this. Let's do this. Actually, like this. This one up. Actually, wait. I'm gonna duplicate these. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Let's grab velvet. Shout out to the 11 viewers who are here with me. I know this is a very chill stream. I'm a little bit tired. I've had a very taxing week physically and emotionally, so I just want to make some chill out music and talk with you guys here at 12 on a Saturday. It's the middle of the day, but it may as well be fucking nighttime. What am I looking for? Oh. That. Bring in a bit of Tal chorus. Oh, sorry. No, I like this. I feel like it could be Minecraft with like PIDs strings plucking down. Maybe, yeah. Let me just do. Let me do my own shop. Do I release the song you made in streams? It depends. The last like major song that I released that was made on a stream is my song Mess off of my new Charlie album. What the fuck? I didn't open mail. Come on. Hold on. So this album that I released at the start of the year, this song here I made on stream a while ago. Obviously I didn't sing on the stream, but yeah. Yeah, so I made that on stream. I don't. This will possibly go on Charlie. We'll see. like it a lot so far. Oh, fuck. I know why it sounds weirder than I thought. Okay. There we go. I wanted to add. So what key are we in? B major. Auto tune. Let's do something like that. I was for sure flat there, but that's okay. That's why we have auto tune. You hear I'm producing? I do. I be producing. That's what I do. Let's do that. Recent San Holo remix I did slapped. Thank you. It's not so recent. It's about a year old, but yeah, I appreciate it. You should try making some trap just for fun. Well, definitely not the vibe right now, but I have made fucking trap. Let me give you a taste. You think Dumu only makes fucking chill music and melodic music? You're wrong. Entirely wrong, and everybody who's been on this stream more than once knows this. You're completely and utterly wrong. Because Doom can go hard. Yeah. I've also done this. Where is it? Oh, there's the Tokyo Drift one. And there's also this. No, I'm not releasing any of these. It's just not at all what I want to make. It's like a keep you. I am nothing. Yeah, I have made EDM. In all honesty, I very much dislike. Like, I love playing it out, and I am making it every now and again is fun. But I would never release this stuff. I just don't. Just do not. Like, it's not me at all. Alright, back to this, which is much nicer. Yeah, it's just not me at all. Same for, like, Future Bass. I feel like Future Bass has gotten to a point where nobody's innovating anymore. And it's basically, we've exhausted the possibilities of that genre, which is why I'm moving away from it. just because I feel like it's gone too far. Not that it's gone too far, just like that's actually the issue is it's not gone far enough. We haven't been able to make it exciting. Would I consider talk future bass? No, I don't fucking know what I'd consider my music. I'd put talk under like electronic pop, like more veering towards the electronic side, but still. Shifted was sick. Yeah, but Shifted, and like not to toot my own horn, but Shifted, I think pushed the boundaries of what future bass was, and like I sort of allowed myself to go heavier with that track in the first half. Um, you know what I mean? Oh, did the mic cut out while he was talking about future bass? What did you miss? I didn't say anything. I didn't say much. I just said the genre just is at a point where I feel like we've exhausted it. Like every new future based song like quote unquote new future based song that I hear it's not new. It's just the same shit that's been made fucking countless times. Let's bring in operator. Hey, but if you make future bass and you're pushing the boundaries, go for it. Let's freeze that and reverse it. Yeah, I guess. Like, dubstep is at a point where a lot of people are doing the same stuff, but there's still people innovating and making it different. And like I enjoy good dubstep as well, even though I feel like it has been a little bit exhausted. But like you know what? Like future bass is like it was a genre that was never really built to last. I feel. I don't know. Okay, I don't like this. Let's grab the old coat ruffling sample. I love this sample so much. It's so like there's so much texture in it. It's fantastic. this loop that I've made is in key. Let's use that. We're going to stretch it. We're going to reverse it. We're going to pitch it up an octave. We're going to put it on texture mode. And we're going to do this. We're going to low pass it. Let's see. I haven't heard any of the unreleased Lucy stuff, no. How do you get the names of songs without lyrics? I usually make a song with like a specific like idea or like concept or sort of vibe in mind, and the name usually comes from that. Who all here is in LA? No, I'm not in LA, but I'm gonna be there in the summer, as I go every summer. The vibe. Speed beats trap. Is Pog. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, building up a vibe is all about layers. There's really not too much going on here. We have this dumb vocal I did. We have this main like forward lead. We have the pluck that I reversed. The laxity story that I sampled and did this stupid shit to. Some guitar stuff. And some Rhodes. And with all of those, you get a vibe. Let me just look up noise. Let's try and fuck that up in a productive way. Stretch it as much as possible. That. And do that to it. And then do this to it. And do that again. Listen to that. Let's add a vocoder to this. Another vocoder. Why not? 4 bands. Depth down. Just to give it a bit of noise. And then good old space effects. Although reverb down. Wait. Huh? Was that a lax? Yeah, it was. Hold on. I'll pull it up again. I should just leave it in the project so people can see it or hear it. It was this. So he posted this on his story a while ago, like in December. And I liked it. So I screen recorded it. And today I decided to make some... Yeah, it was just that. And today I decided to do some stuff with it. So that's this. Yeah. Do you think it's important to separate your releases with different aliases? Does it look bad to have? I don't know. Even on Doomu, I have a big variety of stuff from like ambient to future bass and stuff. I think it. I mean, honestly, it just depends on what you're like, what you want to be seen as. Because there's a lot of artists who do so much different. Like World does a ton of different stuff under the same name. Mern has just recently switched his style up drastically. Smile does a bunch of different stuff under the same name. So no, you wouldn't necessarily have to switch up. Like you don't have to categorize your alias by like genre. I think like the main difference for me between Charlie and Doomu is that Charlie's stuff is usually stuff that I make relatively quickly with relatively little like QC, and like I don't really think too much about it. Whereas Dumu's music, I actually try to make it like the best it can be. Whereas the Charlie stuff's more raw, I guess. It just kind of depends on your own mindset in that case. You know. Oh, Tails is here. What's up, dude? We producing. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we just making a vibe in here. Okay, this needs to fade in as well. Let's do that. Throw a vocal chop in here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna record it myself. One sec. Oh no, you can hear me through this. Hey. Cool. Where's my auto tune? There's no way in hell anybody's hearing that in its raw form. We're also pitching it up. Okay, those two. Like that. Let's overdrive. EQ. And make it a chain, baby. Low pass. Add guitar, I dare you. I would, but I lent my guitar to Mern, and he has it at the moment. So you know what? We can add the contact guitar in the meantime. Let's do that. Let's add a contact guitar. Contact. Shit, I'm learning either way. I'm glad you're learning. I hope this is somewhat entertaining. And you get to talk to the man. Tails. What guitar do I have? It's a Suzuki, and it cost me 150 Singaporean dollars, so it's not good, but it does the job. It's like built like a Strat. Cool, that's our thing. That's the guitar. Actually, why am I freezing that? Unfreeze. We're getting a low pass as well. No need for that. Amp. Why not? Stereo. I'm gonna do this. And cool. Good enough. Chorus on this as well, because in this family, in this household, we chorus. Space effects. What's up, Chang? How's it going? I don't have my guitar, so I'm using MIDI guitar. Please forgive me, Chang. Guitar Lord. Ah, Paulina followed. How's it going? The Guitar Lord is in the UK now. That's so true. Gonna miss him. What's my favorite song that I've made? Actually, I know exactly which one it is. It's called Breathe Again. It's not out yet. Hopefully it'll be out in 2020. Yeah. Kites knows it. He's heard it. I want to try doing a thing that Arisi has done before. If you guys don't know Arisi, she's Duskus's girlfriend, although she's also her own damn person. Mel. She does photos, but she also makes music. And she does this thing where she'll like take hold on. Oh, is it the other way around? Yeah. She'll like take parts of old songs of hers and make them like ambient. She's really good, by the way. You should check out her music. She's awesome. But she does this thing where she'll take like vocal bits of old songs and or like phrases and kind of repeat them. It's really cool. I'm gonna try doing it with maybe Illuminate. I have Illuminate right here. Put down 1, and this is 100 BPM. Illuminate acapella leak. Whoa.
I know it's easy.
Oh, she's fast. Oh, I'm gonna use easy. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to double the speed.
I see easy.
We're gonna use this as a chop. Easy. Easy peasy, baby. This is if this song was Illuminate, but much faster.
I know it's easy.
Hold on.
I know it's easy to get lost in yesterday, to bring back all these things. I know you loved them, I know you love them, but I know that I can try again to warm your heart. Please understand, things don't stay forever.
Might keep that one as well. Okay, easy and forever.
Easy, easy, easy,
Okay, let's get wacky with it. Low pass, because you know what we do in this house. I can't believe Tails knows Illuminate. It's fucking the Fargo clip. That's a clip from Fargo. Thank you for the support, bro. Dope. Oh my god. There we go.
forever.
Let's do like. Hold on.
Forever, forever,
Yeah. Do that.
forever, forever.
Fine. That works. Little altar boy time.
Forever,
Forever. 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 Bit of altar boy, you know. Never hurt nobody. Forever. 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 Yeah. And space effects once more. Did somebody say reverb and delay? Oh. She cries at the sample? Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh man. Only the song that made you want to be a musician. That's so crazy, man. That's crazy. That's nuts to me. Cause like I am and I always will be, and I think any producer can relate to this, but I am and I always will be just a fucking dude making beats in his room. Like it's currently 1 p.m. I'm alone in my apartment. Like there's no food in my fridge. I'm gonna have to order lunch later because I can't be bothered to cook. Um, there's shit going on outside. People living their lives, and I'm just here being a loser indoors, making music at 1 p.m. on a Saturday. Um, you know. So to think that like one of my songs could inspire, one of my songs that I made while I was in high school, which is nuts, could inspire someone to start making music. That's crazy. You want the space effects rack? Tails. If you have Valhalla Room, that's the only plugin you need. Everything else is Ableton. I'll send it to you. Send it to you, homie. You love my colors? I have it set to be automatic. So like the group colors I've set in like my default rack. So drums are always red, bass is always blue, and instruments are always green for me. But I've set it in my preferences so that clip colors are just random. And yeah, I'm sorry, Tails. I think it was you. I'm not using all pastel colors, all right? Look, I'll do it just for you. Let's use this one for the green. Shit, not what I wanted to do. I want to keep my random colors, but we'll make the tracks pastel. We'll make this blue. We'll make it like that. And the red, we'll make it this. And this one will be a little darker. There you go, man. Now we've got a Tails project file. Yeah, I'll send you the rack. It's super simple. I just have like it's like 3 chains. One's the dry, one's the reverb that has like both the reverb and delays have the high pass on it. And then these knobs are just like the reverb dry wet, the reverb time, the delay dry wet, the delay feedback, and then the dry volume and the wet volume. So it's really simple, but I'll send it to you, man. Okay. I think it's about time we start actually like organizing this to a song. And I do want to add drums, but I'm not sure how. Well, have a good night, Coffee Donuts. Happy that you could have come to this wonderful stream. All right, let's see. This needs to stay. This needs to stay. Maybe this can shift over here. Keep that. Let's like duplicate it and fade it. This can stay. This can stay. This can stay. We'll move this over. And these just need to repeat. Cool. I'll move that over. Actually, I'll take the sub out at first. bring in my smooth kick. Oh. Oh, wait. I'm gonna bring in my own drum loop. Because I know one that would work. Oh my god, I keep going to my projects and spoiling things. Drum loops. Is it okay for me to use my own drum loop? I think it is. Yeah, I like that, but I'm gonna use just the hats from it. J. Holy crap, this is adorable. Dumu and Tails. There we go. I've started doing kicks in MIDI recently, courtesy of courtesy? I mean, sort of. That's Mern's fault. My dude Manny has forced. He was like, look at all these advantages to doing the kick in MIDI. I'm like, wow, you're right. So the kick I do in MIDI, but everything else is still doing audio. Did I ever save that snare? No. Let me go grab it from this project. Just put that in there. It's not even a snare that I made. I just edited a snare that was already existing. And I'm going to take this, like turn this way down. I love the speed beats, but I needed this stream. Dumu in his natural habitat. I'm glad, man. Yeah, this is just like, you know, not every day has to be speed beats. Not every day has to be a YouTube video. When I do speed beats, I'm usually very energetic because I'm doing a YouTube video at the same time. But sometimes you just need to relax. Okay, let's see. What if sorry, I keep starting it and then stopping it. I know it's probably a little bit annoying. Here we go. Give it a bit of a glide up. Maybe I could do it on the roads as well. I'll also fade those up in volume. Let's grab my tape stop rack, which is another rack that I've made using delays. And I'm gonna put it over here. Sounds for this, so I'm just gonna use a regular delay. Alright, boys, here's how you make a tape stop. Dry wet all the way up. And then make the time go like that. And then I'm going to switch it off right here and here. This could be a speed beats, just speed the VOD up to an hour. Well, I mean, we've only been streaming for an hour and 9 minutes. So technically, up until 9 minutes ago, it could have been a speed beat. What day is it, 18th? Yeah. Stream chill beat. Delete. What's going on? You cried to forward yesterday? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. The moment when you're FL Studio gang and can't get Ableton effects because you knew Porter uses FL and thought Ableton was too confusing. That's okay. Just use what makes you comfortable. And yes, you've consistently cried to a few songs, and they're both mine. Thanks for the tears. You're welcome? Question mark. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for making everybody cry. When's the next Minecraft stream? Could do one soon. I could do one with... Would you guys be interested in a Minecraft stream with Mern? Because we could do one soon. Why does it sound so clean? I can never get my songs this clean. Wait, I blinked and you had a tape stop. What? Yeah, delay. The cool thing about delay, especially in Live 10, it's done automatically, but in Live 9... So these modes here on the side of the delay, jump, fade, and repitch, I don't know if you're in Live 9 or whatever, they used to be in a menu here. So you'd have to right click and change it up here. Now they're over here. So by default, it's now on repitch, which means that if you just turn the thing up, like you turn the feedback all the way down, the time all the way down, and dry wet all the way up, and then you start messing with it, it just acts like a tape. In the way that, like, a tape doesn't just pitch it down, it literally slows it down. So, yeah. I'm so sorry you cried to Forward yesterday. I mean, I'm glad that Forward was able to make you get that emotion out, but I'm sorry that you cried. You deserve nothing but positivity in this world, Mr. Tails. And Tails, same world. Tails, you want to play Minecraft? Spencer, right? Your name's Spencer. It took me a second. I'm so sorry. That's so mean of me. Spencer, you want to play Minecraft? We can play Minecraft some other day. I'm gonna keep making music for now, but let's do Minecraft. Let's do a Minecraft stream at some point. I'll DM you. Let's do you, me, and Manfred. And we'll do it. Am I invited back for round 2? You know what, Kites? You can be invited too. Although we'll have to figure out a good time because Manny and I are on Singapore time and you guys are in the US, but you got it. No, we've not really officially met before. Like I've sent you DMs, you've sent me a few DMs. And I remember we tried to meet when I was in Vancouver 2 years ago, but we never managed. Yes, I'm in Singapore. I live in Singapore now as of like 6 months ago. I moved here for music because Myrna and I have the same managers. So, yeah. Do people not know? Look, it's 1 p.m. Did you think it was 1 p.m.? Look, in the in let's see. Okay. In Paris it's 6 a.m. In LA or West Coast it's 9 p.m. So, yeah. No, I'm not joking. It's literally 1 p.m. It is literally 1 p.m. Hold on one sec. Because it's 1 p.m. and it's Singapore, and I've left the AC on in my bedroom and not in my living room, which is where I'm at right now. So it's getting a little hot. I'll be right back. I'm going to play. You know what? I'm going to play just just this on repeat while I'm getting my remote. All right. I also poured myself a glass of water because you got to stay hydrated. Hydration gang, boys. It is my cup is now I got this gift from my mom. It's like a cup, it's like a coaster, I guess, but it's made out of like some kind of glass. And it's got a picture of me and my mom in it, and it's on my desk now at all times. I love my family. Paramore is. But wait, why does it say Paramore is new here? Paramore Cheng is new here. Say hello. You were in here before. Anyway, hi Cheng. How's it going? Paramore Cheng or Cheng is my senior in school. Because here's another fun fact about Duma that you didn't know. He still goes to university. I'm still studying, baby. Please become... Is that best friends or boyfriends? I'm studying music. Which, you know, I don't super need, but I'm learning a lot of cool stuff and meeting a lot of cool people, so I'm happy with it. All right, I'm not sure what to do with this. It's like just a nice vibe. Let's see. You know what? I'm happy with this as it is. Earlier this year, you bought a production lesson with me? Yo. I probably remember you, but I don't recognize your username. I'm glad it was useful, man. Hey, Paulina, how's it going? I love you too. I hope you had a good stream. We're just vibing here. And, you're just sitting in your car outside. Oh, what? You decided to go out? I thought you were going to go to bed. All right. Keep in touch, man. See you later, Spencer. Let's play some Minecraft at some point. Your name is Jacob. I think I remember you. I'm so sorry if I don't. It was a while ago. It was a weird time in my life, and I was very stressed. But I'm very, very... You're not going out? Okay.
Oh, the music duo with your girlfriend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember you, man. For sure. I need to get ready, but I'm here. Okay, wait. Let me answer some questions so Wooshi asked if I still do my teaching lessons. I do. DM me on Instagram or on Twitter, and I can get you some details. You need to get back to bed because you're on European time. So have a good night, my man. Thank you for the wonderful stream. Thank you for coming. I'm not done. I'm still gonna hang for a little while, but yeah. I still do Do I still master? Yeah, I still do mastering. If you need some mastering or mixing, hit your boy up. Are they only for Ableton? My production lessons? I mean, I use Ableton, so a lot of the examples that I'm gonna give and shit like that is gonna be in Ableton. And it's like, if you ask Jacob, it's not really like a lesson on how to produce. It's more like it's like a conversation about like questions that you have, and you know, I can help you out in any way that you need. So, you know? Yeah. I do lessons, yeah. Just DM me on Instagram or on Twitter, and we can talk about some details. You got Lounge Lizard, Magent? Good job. Good shit. Lounge Lizard's good. Lounge Lizard is A1. Oh, just pregame back home. All these people coming in and out who I see on Instagram, then they're here now. This is crazy. I love the internet. I know. Subject 9.3, you were a joke in my in my Speed Beats live episode 2 because you came in and you were like, this isn't Minecraft. Can I get some one-on-one IRL lessons? Cheng, you can just ask me shit in the EM room at school. Can I teach you how to sing? No. Can you teach me how to sing, Paulina? I need help. I'm bad. Okay, I'm done with this idea. Let me pull up. I'm going to show you guys this thing that I made in school the other day. I was just bored, and I made it. Because why not? It's fun. But yeah, if anybody's interested in lessons, just DM me on Twitter or Instagram. We'll talk about some details. And yeah. The lessons are like not really lessons, they're like conversations. So it's like any question that you might have for me regarding some of my songs. Whoa. Regarding some of my songs, how I made specific sounds or something, I can happily answer and show you. But mostly it's just like conceptual, yeah. Hey, Jacobs. Hey, we've got a happy customer. We got a happy customer in the chat. Tube guy. That's how you sing. Tube guy. Oh my god.